What's up, nerds on Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. Just checking, we are recording, great. It's been quite a while, and by quite a while, I mean, I think at least... Wait. Oh, that's... okay. Press the wrong button to use my monster. By quite a while, I think it was like 3 or 4 weeks since I last recorded this game. So I have no idea where we actually want to go. I think over here, because that's a new area, right? I think there was something I wanted to do in a few different areas here. But since I can't really remember, I'm gonna go from the ancient woods to the beach, whatever it was called. Alright, just something I want to check. Everyone is... yeah, okay. Everyone is fully equipped, so that's alright. By the way, we're gonna talk to this guy in a second. By the time I'm recording this, I am still a bit sick. You might hear it in my voice, but I think I'm mostly back to normal. And I have... let me turn that down for myself a bit. I have grinded for Dark Chronicle and Dark Cloud 2, same game, in like off-screen. And I am thinking about doing it for this game as well, because we are really not making that much progress, because I pretty much insist on fighting every single monster that we encounter. So maybe I'll just level them, my monsters up. We are maybe to like level 30, plus minus maybe level 30 until next time. We will see. Just if they are suddenly stronger, you'll know why. And if I do that, I might allocate the skill points off screen, or maybe I'll just do the the episode that I promised, where I just spend the whole episode allocating skill points. We will see. Maybe I'll tell you when the time has come. Howdy and good day to you, young keeper. You look like you've been traveling all day. Why don't you stop for a moment and take rest? This little establishment you see before you is the monster farm of the sanctuary. Never heard of it? Wouldn't be surprised. We're a bit off the beaten path, so most stronghold folks never come around here. Anyway, if you got too many monsters and you're losing track of the lot of them, this is just a place to go. Oh, it's basically a PC. That's the whole point of our farm. There's no charge, no matter how long you keep your monsters here. You don't get anything from me either, though. Just to let you know, since some folks seem to mix up our farm with the monster army. Not all keepers think very much of that monster army either, by the way. We're more like a monster daycare. They get enough space to roam around and all, don't you worry. So, I'm guessing, since he says... wow. Oh, these are special monsters that I can't leave here. I'm guessing what he says is they don't get levels. It's not like in Pokemon, where we just... where we can just leave them here and they'll level up. I should have taken a look at... oops. Should have taken a look at their specific abilities, because I might want to keep some useful ones around. But for now, I think I'll just get rid of some of the like special monsters. Yeah, let's just keep those that we have right now. Awesome, you actually see them. That's great. Yeah, if we need a special ability, we'll just come back. Ooh. We might get to use Coil a bit more. Increase monster level by... yes, okay. We can use that on Lance. Where is it? Where is it? Level badge. We can just give Lance a level. And then immediately allocate the skill point. When a shocked enemy attacks, 35% chance to redirect the attack to the monster in your party with the highest defense value, which is great. Once again, since I haven't played this game in quite a while, I am not sure what I wanted to do. Purify. Each hit has a 20% chance to remove a buff from the target. Great. Defense focus. Great. Buffing shield. Helping hand. Ooh, apply sidekick. Fiery Steps, Fire Affinity, you know what? Oh, that ups the chance even more. I think we want Defense Focus, which brought us 11 more defense. That's pretty decent. That looks like it can be broken down. Okay, that just looked like it could be broken down. Crabs. Who do I want with me again? This guy. Crabs and a Vero. I mean, it makes sense that there are birds on the beach, but still. Crabs are weak to fire. Interesting. Weak to be cooked. Start with Moody. Go take Lance with us. Who's weak to water? So nope. Take Villain with us because he isn't weak to water. And take Murderer because why not? We're gonna start with a Acid Tempest, Spore Cloud, Thunderstorm. I think we're gonna start with a Firestorm to see if we can apply some burn. Yep, on 2 of them. And did we just poison someone? No, that was just the effect. We're gonna go for Poison Eater deals a lot of damage, but we're gonna go for Toxic Slam to guarantee poison. And now Long Slash. Air Sickle, Long Slash, Claws. Wow, they are actually pretty bulky, it seems. Should have gone for the bird. I'm always doing the same, making the same mistakes. I'm just those guys that have turn lead damage on them. I'll always leave them, and that sucks kinda. Oh wow, that was an interesting animation. Let's go for a Thunderstorm. Although Acid Tempest would have been a better idea, I guess. No, wait. Because of our chance to do some... What's the word I was looking for? Because of our chance to debuff them when they get debuffed, we actually gave them, destroyed their shielding anyway. Not their shielding, but their defense break, something like that. I am not in the best, I won't say mindset today. It's just oh wow, that's dodos more or less. Yeah, they are dodos, and one of them is I guess the lower one is light switched, light affiliated, light. As always, I completely forgot what it's called. Light shifted. I like how they look. They're weak to water as well. Okay, so we're gonna start with Moody. Gonna go to Fillion, and we're gonna go with Lance, maybe? Nah, Lance is not very useful. Mantis, why not Mantis? Switch it up a bit. We're gonna go for Acid Tempest. Lower their armor. Armor break on 2 of them. Do we get anything else? Nope. Too bad, but that's pretty alright. Do we go for Tidal Wave? Do we go for Bubble Burst? We're gonna go for Poison Cloud, hoping to poison them. Poison one of them, that's alright. And then we're gonna go and just attack this guy. I don't know who's the threat in this, because I don't really know what the dodos do. Okay. I think the dodos can stack Sidekick. There are monsters that can stack Sidekick. That is amazing. I love it. I'm gonna Thunderstorm them. Hopefully shocking them. Yeah, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. And we might want to... Poison Eater. We're gonna go Poison Eater on this guy because it deals quite a lot of damage. In theory. Helping Hand. Oh, come on. And a 3rd Sidekick. So let's see. Is that just that the side... It's actually 3 Sidekick attacks. Although they probably all are weaker now but than a normal one. But still, that's amazing. Let's go with Firestorm. Because I think none of them burns, right? And now I'd say we just attack this guy. I mean, I could just revive Mantis, but Mantis might just go down again. These two I'm pretty sure I can keep alive. But yeah, what I wanted to say, I'm not really in a great mood. I'm not really energetic today. Work just got on my nerves a bit. Because wow, that's a lot of attacks. I love it. I think I've mentioned it before. We had quite a while where we had a lot of over hours. And that time is over now, in theory. But since in the department right next to ours, which we basically closely work together with, due to them having quite a lot of sick people at the moment and a shortage of personnel, the work doesn't get done as fast, which means we still have to stay longer. Oh wow, a Yukon egg and a Dodo egg light shifted. Although we only had 2 stars in that battle. Nice. So yeah, we had to stay longer once again. I'm gonna call this one Cookie. I hope... You know what, I'm gonna explain it. Krabby. You all know Krabby from Pokemon. In the anime, it makes a sound that sounds like cookie, cookie. And so pretty much everyone calls that Krabby's Cookie. Or many people do, let's just say it like that. Light shifted Dodo. Do I call it doo-doo? Nah, I think I just call it Dodo. Haha, funny. You could also call it Dotho, the way I spelled it. But still. And yes, I have decided, I think... wow. That I will actually choose monsters. We're gonna go with Moody, gonna go with... Oh, yeah, Villain, gonna go with Murderer. I've decided that I will grind between episodes. We'll grind them a bit, we'll get them more skill points, just so that we can go through this way easier. Way faster. Poison Cloud. The Dodos are pretty strong, even though their armor is broken. We could only manage to 2 poison one of them. That sucks. And we're gonna attack the poisoned one because he has lower armor and he won't take enough damage, but still, he's almost dead. Damn it, Dodos are interesting. I really need to take a look at that. But like I said, that will be an episode on its own. Do I want to just go for Firestorm? Yeah, sure. In that case, I really don't know if Fire or Shock is better. Couldn't tell ya. We're gonna go for this. Because now I think a Long Slash should kill the first Dodo and it potentially does a lot of damage to the rest. Who will probably die? One of them died? That's great. That is one of the cases where spreading damage actually works quite a lot. But that's just very rare. And it's pretty much dependent on hitting critical hits. Okay, there's something up above there, but I don't have a way to go up there yet, I think. Doesn't seem like I do. Wait a minute. Okay, there is something. Can I, from here? I cannot jump high enough, it seems to me. I guess. Oh! Hey, you again! Now you're at Horizon Beach already? How did you even get here in the first place? Also, don't you know the monsters here are much stronger than the ones from the mountain path or the blue caves? Yeah, I noticed. You're gonna need stronger monsters if you're aspiring to have even a ghost of a chance of beating the monsters here. You can't just rely on your spectral familiar. That's what really makes great Monster Keeper, you know? I'd love to show you what a team of strong monsters looks like, but I've got some important business to attend to. You see, there's an old man by the sea who's looking to hire some experienced monster keepers for treasure hunt. Of course, you haven't heard about it, because you don't even qualify. Come now, Leonard. Leonard. Let's keep it Leonard. No, Leonard, that sounds more fantasy-like. There's more to a great monster keeper than having strong monsters. For instance, humility and sportsmanship. I'm sure Renegade will be allowed to participate in the treasure hunt as well. I suppose that's true. Alright, you may try to follow in my lead, Renegade. Then perhaps you will become a great monster keeper too. That's not really what I meant. Onward! Onward, the old man should just be by the seashore. He sells seashells by the seashore. I can do it, at least slowly. Oh, we can just walk through here. That's cool. Reward box level 2. Ooh, I like reward boxes. I like level 2. Open. Combo potion. Okay. That's nice. It's 16 minutes, so 1 or 2 more fights. Maybe go to the old man. The old man by the sea. Interesting. Let's see. Oh. Oh, by the way, there was some... No, wait. There was something about a monster by the river. But that won't probably be those guys, because that's not a river. That's more like a puddle. I think. I don't know. We're gonna take Moody with us, because he is pretty much the most useful of them all. Brawlish. That's... You know what? Let's take Lance with us and Murderer. Let's go for a nice Thunderstorm on everyone. Just to hopefully shock him. Poison, shock. Anything else? No, but that's still pretty amazing. Lightning Bolt, Lightning Slash, Thunder Strike. Deals additional damage if the target has shock. Oh yeah. Or we go for Protect. That's also not a bad idea. Just... Oh, wait. Redirects the next attack on target ally to this monster. Let's do it like this. I want to protect Murderer, because he is, as always, the most useful ever. And we're gonna go for the one that's been weakened the most. Huh? I'm learning, slowly but surely. I'm actually doing the stuff that I'm saying that I'll do. Wow. Okay. That wasn't that bad, it was just... It looked worse than it was. We're gonna go for Acid Tempest. Just, I know it's resistant, but it breaks there. Did we break anyone's... No? Okay. We did not break anyone's armor. We could just go for... Protect again? Nah, I think we'll just go for this guy. Dealing extra damage. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And we're gonna go for claws slash air sickle. Air sickle and claws in this case do pretty much the same. We're gonna go for the fish, because the first fish, or the one to the right, will die now. Yeah, there was no question in my mind. Okay, we can deal with that. And it's interesting. I mean, yes, Lance's armor was broken, but still, he's way weaker than he should be, in my opinion. Like, he is technically a pretty... He should be a tanky monster, but he really isn't. Oh, we don't have enough. I mean, yes, we have Barrier, we have Protect, but on its own, or on his own, he is not really... He's not really that great. And that kind of sucks, because I really like him, but he doesn't seem to be that useful. I should have gone for claws on the crab. Once again, I just fuck up every now and then. And oh, thought it was on Lance, who would have died. Let's ignite this thing. And it's gone. Great, 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 great. Do we get a Brawlish Egg? Nice. Let's attached to Brawlish. I like him. We're gonna call him Fish. I don't think I have a monster named Fish, and if I do, I'm sorry. But Fish is what a YouTuber that I really like to watch, called Wonderbots, calls some of his protagonists in games. Well, hello there, young keeper. What a pleasant surprise. I was just looking out at the ocean and reminiscing about my family history. I can see you're the adventurous type who'd rather just go out there and live your own stories. But stay a while and listen, won't you? Alright, Deckard Cain. There might just be something in it for you, too. Hey there, Renegade. Did you come here to take some time off at the beach? Or did you hear about the treasure hunt that's supposed to be happening around here, too? You've heard right. I'm encouraging monster keepers to go looking for a treasure cave that I believe is hidden somewhere deep under the sea. But first, let me explain a little bit, so you know I'm not just making all of this up. One of my ancestors actually happened to be a very well-known pirate, infamous across the oceans of the old world. He lived around 300 years ago, and he was actually a monster keeper. You're probably wondering, how did he become infamous in the old world even though he was a resident of Monster Sanctuary? Considering the barrier that's separating us from the old world, which only very few keepers are allowed to cross on specific occasions. I'm telling you, my ancestor had a ship that allowed him to cross the barrier freely at any time he wished to do so. That, and the fact his whole crew was composed of monsters, made him the terror of the old world sea. But eventually, he passed on. Most of his treasures were never found. He did leave behind some clues for his descendants. Of course, our family has always kept these clues for themselves. Well, I've decided that I wanted to see the treasure uncovered before I pass on myself. My own children aren't really interested in it, so now I'm hiring any keepers who have the curiosity and the will to find these treasures. Who knows what could be down there in that treasure cave? I do know for sure that there's a memorial ring down there with the ancient words of our family inscribed on it. So ancient, in fact, nobody in my family even knows the damn words anymore. That's all I really care about. Bring me the memorial ring. You can have whatever else you find down there. We're actually looking for sanctuary tokens, one of which could be somewhere at Horizon Beach. If it's rare or if it has any value at all, you can bet on it that my ancestor took it and hid it down in his treasure cave. I see, it's probably worth investigating at the very least. As I said, my ancestor left behind some clues for us. For one, I'm pretty certain about the fact the treasure cave is somewhere at Horizon Beach. He also left behind an encoded message, which I've only recently managed to fully decode. It says, "It takes 3 to enter the Maw of the Beast. I'm sure that must be the final hint necessary to find the entrance to his treasure cave." Oh, how intriguing. I'm sure we'll find that treasure. We should be able to find one of those sanctuary tokens in any case, at least. Let's get going. We've got a lot of ground to cover. So it takes 3, basically us, the girl, and the guy with the lion, or the guy with the wolf, but I highly doubt he'll be here. By the way, there was another keeper who passed through just before you arrived here. He was quite eager and already went ahead. I like the word eager if you didn't know. Alright. Alright, sounds fun. Let's try to find the treasure. Maybe we'll find it before Leonard and Julia. Yay! Let's go down here. I mean, we probably want to switch to coil. Okay. Is there like anything? Okay, we probably need stronger swim ability. Brawlish, Seahorse. Just checking out if there's any like immediate secret up here. I don't really want to get into another fight right now, but I will check the skills of the party and then I'll end it here. I think magic value. We might want to upgrade his magic value or his ignite. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for, first of all, this. That gives us 25% of his magic value. Let's just, yeah, that's easy. It's 51 damage per hit. That's not bad. Here we wanted something. I think mana overload. Increase attack and magic by 15% of this monster's maximum mana. I think we want that, but we might want to go for mana plus first. Because we don't really need Poison Cloud level 2. The poison chance stays the same, and we're not really in it for the... Oh, we're not in it for the damage. Yeah, we're gonna go with Mana Overload right now. Damn it. And the great thing, I know I pretty much bring it up every time, but not only did we get 15% of maximum mana as attack and magic, but the fact that we got plus attack gives us plus magic, and the fact that we got plus magic also gives us plus attack, so we get quite a lot. Here we have 0 skill points, 1 skill point. We might just go for slash level 3. Your monsters deal 10% more damage when attacking an enemy with bleed stacks. Your monsters, plural. So that's an aura for everyone. I like that. I think I wanted to have that. High stack of wound is also not bad. Also 6 hits, that's nice. Critical chance focus might also not be bad. I don't know how much critical chance we have from our equipment. Let's check that out. Chance, damage. That's not a whole lot, all in all, so we might just first go for something else. Which will either be... Oh, critical damage plus would also not be bad. Which would either be another attack... Nah, Scent of Blood. The aura to just destroy stuff. Here we're gonna go with Wind Affinity, because I just want to deal more damage with this guy. I like him. I want him to deal damage. I want him to live stuff. He just doesn't seem to be as bulky as I hoped he would be. Like Filian, we have 219 shielding armor and 1352 health. Here we have 220. That's even more than Filian, but we have like 300 less health. But that can't just do that much, right? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We'll take a look at him in the future. And with this guy, we don't really need, like, we could go for Magic Plus, but we don't really need that. What was that again? Receive 4% reduced damage from debuffed enemies for each debuff on them. That's actually pretty good. With this guy, with Moody, we basically want everything else, and then we'll upgrade basically his attacks and damage. But anyway, that's it for today. I'm pretty sure I will do the grinding, like a special episode in between, something like that. We will see. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm the Renegade Cactus, and I gotta run. Bye bye.